What? Oh. Oh. You got stung by a jellyfish to death. Alright. That's interesting. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Games Done Slow and Bad, where we do games slowly and most often badly. In the last episode, we made up for the previous episode in that things happened all the time and it was insane. This time around, we're hoping for a little bit more stability and sanity, but we're going to keep going with what we're doing. So, we had a mechanoid come through, wrecked house our base a little bit, and as we're doing that, we're also preparing for future attacks by making a snap trap corridor going in both directions over here, and one comes this way. We'll eventually bore this out, and folks, if they're going to try, will have to come through this choke point right here to get to us. That will be great. I'm actually considering making a kill zone here, where they have to come down through here, come through this kill zone in order to get to the base. I feel like that could be pretty effective. So with that, we have a lot of interesting things going on. We killed off our cotton in favor of tea, and we are bulk producing tea that we're throwing in storage. We have plenty of tea going right now, and this is going to give all of our colonists a little bit of a boost. Yep, lacks bionic part. Urgently hungry. The only thing with this tea is I think the tea is going to have to drop down underneath the fine and simple meals. It's just, it currently seems like we're having a little bit of difficulty keeping pace with that. We also have actually, oh, there's our baby puppy. Didn't notice him in the last episode, but I knew that that was happening, so that's cool. Well, we got 2 puppies. That's awesome. We got to start doing some animal husbandry. These huskies could be incredibly valuable to us. They're smart animals, and that is a huge bonus in this game. So yeah, we are progressing along. We are attempting to fix our storage problems by doubling down on our storage area. And as we do that, we're considering our growth in this direction, and we are finishing up our major push to create guest quarters down in this area. One thing that we do have going on is steel for days. At 600 steel, we can be a little frivolous, and I am being a little frivolous in that I've created steel doors to walk through this snap trap. Basically, there's not going to be a way that they're going to be able to get through to us that doesn't involve going through a steel door, and that will be unfortunate for them. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. You got stung by a jellyfish to death. Alright. That's interesting. Alright, let's see how pissed off everyone gets when I do this. I don't think anyone had a problem with that. Colonist died. My friend died. Well, I mean, that is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? So just to recap, we made it through a fight with a mechanoid with no losses, and a jellyfish stung our colonist in the brain and killed them instantly. Yeah, that happened. Well, the good news is we did not lose our constructor, who is now a region-known master constructor, which is just amazing. He is going to be absolute critical to our work here, and he is a cannibal, so he is actually quite happy to be eating human meat. Well, with that, we have a new open bedroom, potentially for a new colonist. If you find that I'm a little quiet right now, it's because I literally am having trouble processing the fact that after all of the stupid things this game has thrown at us, the thing that was ultimately going to take us down, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where did you come from? Alright. Apparently you didn't get the memo. The memo that I'm not really a fan of freaking panthers. You all here? Get him. Yep, you just shot him in the back of the brain, didn't you? Alright, there we go. Rhino, what happened to you? It's gonna be something horrific, isn't it? Nope. Well, that's amazing. You know, a game is kind of twisted when, like, something bad happens, but it's not the worst thing in the world, so you're like, oh, that could be worse. Alright, for these guys, I'm gonna get some wood floors down. For no other reason than OCD. Alright, good. So we get some panther. It's going to be butchered here in the not-too-distant future. That will allow us to make some more fine meals. The dogs will come through and enjoy a little bit of meat, and that's A-okay. Once we get this done, we also have a little bit more tea that we can go after. Again, the tea is going to give our colonists a nice little boost, and that'll be wonderful. I believe it also is something we can sell, which is nice. Air conditioning is on its way. Electricity is already completed. We're gonna kick that off here in a moment. I do have to figure out how I want to handle the generator situation. I kind of want it in the center of the base, because I feel like that's where it can do the least damage. This seems like a good spot. I might need to smooth some walls in order to make that happen, though. Alright, and actually on that, let us get a wood-fired generator operational. I would like to get a wind turbine down. I have a very specific way I like to utilize wind turbines in terms of keeping them up and keeping them protected. That will have to wait. Yep. You know what? Nope. I actually have a different plan. Shared. I think this is going to be more room shared. Okay. Basically, I'm going to try and share the air conditioners between two rooms, and then I think all of these will probably share one vented into this hallway. That seems like a plan. I mean, it's probably not a very good plan, but, you know, it's my channel. Alright, so we are cutting down some fully developed wood, which is wonderful. We are butchering some fish. which again is not a bad outcome. Unfortunately, it's getting stored out here. Again, we really have to get some of this stuff completed. Alright, we got another set of huskies on the way. Is anyone actually assigned to handling? Chef is going to take a 2 in handling. Actually, no, 1 in handling. I'm okay with that being his part-time job alongside cooking. Plus, if we ever do intend to use these dogs as attack animals, it's nice to have them centered on one person. This boomlope is concerning me. I need him to get out of the base. Four guests. Okay. Cancel, deconstruct. Cancel, deconstruct. So, it's a little unfortunate that we're a hand shorter than we were earlier. But we've had some pretty good gains, and the fact that we've had some good luck in terms of not getting wiped out entirely, I'm going to pretty much forgive it. We're actually going to hold back on the T for a little bit. Come on, grow zone. There we go. And let us go to... You know, we'll keep with that for a little bit. We gotta really think what we want to do next. We get drug production. It might not be terrible to get some interesting new drugs developed. No, you know what? I can't let this... I gotta get this gun complex. Defense is going to eventually become a problem, and being able to camp a gun complex out somewhere where I can defend the base is going to be critical. Oh, Jesus, the smoke leaves. Cancel that. Those aren't terrible odds, they're just not odds I want to take. A manhunter pack of rats. Okay, this is one we might fight. Although, conversely, if he can get these walls up, can you finish this? Oh. That's aggressive. Alright, if he's gonna repair the door, I think that we got this under control. Alright. The Manhunter pack will unfortunately slow us down a little bit, but fortunately allow us to double down some other stuff that's going on. We have plenty of components for what we need to do. We have plenty of steel, and we have tons of materials to craft. The art production is pretty wonderful. Okay, he's gonna come, he's gonna make some smoke leaf, which is wonderful. Can you make bulk smoke leaf? You cannot, unfortunately. as much as I want to go fight them, I'm just like, you know, if I go out there, there's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna get freaking obliterated. That's just not worth it. Still got 93% of this query, which is not bad. I don't think anyone is currently fishing, which is probably for the best, because the last colonist died of fishing. Which is as dumb as it sounds. Yep. Keep that up. This is going to be pretty significant. We are going to get a roof area up over here. And as soon as we get... Ah, son of a bee. Alright, the very first place that is going to get... What? Why are you outside? Get back inside, idiot. Oh, God. And that's why I can't go out there and face them. Because some idiot is going to get stabbed repeatedly. You're injured. Who can do doctor? Monkey should be capable of doctoring, right? Medicine 10, yeah. Alright, you go rest. Alright. Yeah, temperature. So, where we are at, we need to temperature control this area. Oh, that's... no. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Well, this suddenly got boring. Yep. This is why we can't have nice things. You guys really should be more concerned about the boomalope. He will just murder you. What? What just happened? Alright, so this just got real. What do we got? What do we got? No longer mad, no longer mad. Mad, okay. Also mad, alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, research needs to come to gun complex. That'll be the next thing up. Oh boy, okay. Does anyone have a backup construction skill? We are dangerously thin on people who can construct. You can as a secondary skill. Let's see. Let's test this. And actually, let's unrestrict. Alright, that is wonderful. We have just made a huge step in the right direction here. We are going to run a power line straight through the center here, which I understand is lazy, but there's really no other good way I can think to do it. You know what? Deadfall trap is fine. Actually, you know what? No, we need this to happen. I have worked too hard for too long to have this not immediately happen. Before the end of this episode, it would not be terrible to see a trader coming through. I would be incredibly thankful and grateful for that. Which almost certainly means that that won't happen. We have deadfall traps going up. These are going to be amazing. No, you are not going to bed until this gets done. I am so done with you. And there we go. Oh, that's awesome. That is amazing. So we're going to disallow meals from here. And here, we're going to micro this a little bit. This should get all of the rice and other items into here, and just leave this for things that I actually would like to be frozen. Oh, that is so good. How are we on steel? Are you telling me that we're basically out of steel? In which case, let's do this, my friend. Still 1,000 wood, so this is really a non-issue. This will eventually lead the way for us to set up a situation where we are using this for regular storage, using this for frozen storage. We have some sort of power supply feeding the coolers here. A cooler, a cooler, a cooler, and a cooler. This is good stuff. Alright, so these guys are all hauling, which is not the worst thing in the world. This has been an okay episode. We've gotten a lot accomplished. We now have a freezer section going, which is actually sneaky huge. This will give us a lot of flexibility in terms of bulk preparation of meals. We have tea going. Tea has been a nice commodity that we have for our ponds. We have more tea on the way. We have heel root still for days, and we are in a pretty good position to defend with a kill hallway coming in here, a kill hallway already made here, and a gun complex on the way. So I think this is a good place to leave it off for today. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, I hope that you'll subscribe, like the video, and leave feedback below. If you think there's something we could do better, I still want to hear from you. Feedback below. You can hit us up on Facebook or on Twitter at games_done_slow. I know you have a lot of choices out there and content to be watching, and I'm really happy that today you chose to spend time with us. Thank you, and have a good night.